As to the allegations, as a matter before court, there is nothing. It's absolute lies. There is nothing. And in the fullness of time. And that is why, even after sending 200 policemen to arrest me in Nyeri and drag me naked in front of my wife, in front of my workers, drive me to Nairobi, lock me for 4 days, 1.5 years later, not a shred of evidence, nothing. That is why the case has not taken off.
Barely a week after his sentiments regarding the corruption case bedeviling him in the corridors of justice, the Anti-Corruption Court has ordered Kenya Kwanza's presidential running mate Rigathi Gachuga to hand over 200 million shillings in his frozen accounts to the government after failing to explain its source.
64 million, I worked in the Ministry of Lands and Settlement. 10 million, I worked in Kenya Power. 33 million, I worked in the Ministry of Livestock. Another 46 million, I worked in another organization called Patek, up to 200 million. That is all the money.
In his decision, the judge of the High Court, Esther Maina, said, and I quote, "I have carefully considered the evidence on record, including affidavits, annexes, and submissions by all parties, and I am satisfied that the funds are liable for forfeiture to the government." End of quote. Judge Maina in her ruling said that the funds in Rafiki Microfinance are in 4 accounts, 3 registered in Gachagua's name, while the 4th holding 1.1 million shillings is in the name of Jane Enterprises.
I was a businessman. I applied for tenders and competed, open tenders and won, and did construction business and did supplies.
Gachagua's claim during the debate that he put the money in fixed deposit accounts and lent to some of his companies to earn interest has also been dismissed by the court.
When you save money in a fixed deposit, it leaves your personal account into a suspense account. A normal policeman looking at it, movement in and out 4 times a year of 200 million, he thinks you have 800 million within that year. So when he multiplies by 7 years, he says you have 12.4 billion. That is the folly of the kind of investigations we are having in this country.
Justice Maina said the Asset Recovery Agency had proven that the MP and his companies benefited from the funds, yet did not deliver any goods or provided any services to the ministries or agencies which gave the tenders to him. The Asset Recovery Authority wanted the funds forfeited to the state on grounds that they are proceeds of crime. Philip Murutu, K24, Nairobi.